comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. And on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra advantage frames for potentially higher returns. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it up quickly. Gaining some meter will open up the chance to deal huge damage if they can create an opening. Drive rush to keep the momentum. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Takes a trip. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. They need to, no thank you. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe? Both of them are low on health and they are playing very cautiously right now. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage. You gotta be mindful, drive rush to keep it going.
This I hate charged freaking projectiles so much.
Gotta make sure they respect the fireball. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Goes into the stance.
That was not what I wanted.
Dashes forward. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Oh, what an escape from the corner. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Max SA gauge. They both have a chance to score a big payday. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Going in? Tension.
Oh crap, I forgot.
Needs to use the threat of it. Spins the meter on the super art. Come on. It's time lands the Getsu the Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Using the super art can open up huge chances for you. Player finds the target. Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Looking for a chance. Medium kick hits. Connects with the throw. Wow. Reads the counterattack. You're done. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Dance change. The final round. Who's gonna take this? That's a counter. This match just started and it can go either way. Links it. Player 2 needs to take the throw connects. What now? A jump in. What are they going to below?
Crap, I gotta start doing that.
Is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. In with the luminous. There's a burnout. Nice fireball. Impact squash. Dangerous range here. Medium kick into. The throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Change of plans. Now they can use drive. Copes with a kick. Links it. Burns out.
You know,
It's time to trade.
I don't think there was a gap. I was gonna freak. Oh, it's down back. I don't know. I did down forward. I was gonna go for the critical, but I done goofed.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but
Down back, down back.
even come close to this.
That messed me up.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks with the medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player 2 is using their drive liberally. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Check some with the projectile. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Was looking for that jump attack. Just out of range for that throw. Likely open. Ooh, burnout activation. All right, what's coming next? Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
Crap.
This fight is
I went for a
just
hard
underway.
read.
What kind of game plan do they have? Knockdown and hits with the overhead. All right, let's see the damage here. Looking for a chance. Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the drive rush. Player 1 is holding on to that corner advantage. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score up. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Perfect read with the drive parry. Shows the medium kick. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Our fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Uses a target combo as a filler. What do they do? The throw connects. Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen? This is going to hit for a
I had to do it. This man hit me with the meaty.
Not only gonna wreck their right bar, but also their nerves. Uses their drive gauge. What are they gonna do? Wow, okay, escapes the corner and resets the situation midstream. Going in. Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. Big gauge difference here. You're done.
God, I wish I could get better. I need to get better with this projectiles. That's what's messing me up a lot. I can't freaking time it the way I want.
Stepping up for the rematch. Fights out from the corner, back to the center of the stage. Low, heavy hits, mix up and come. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Gaining some meter will open up the chance to deal huge damage if they can create an opening. Overdrive.
Keep walking.
Good parry here to try and make something happen. Saw the projectile easily. They'll want to be careful of positioning here while on the lookout for more projectiles. Fights back out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation.
I should have grabbed. I knew.
Takes a trip. Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Gets the knockdown and now...
That didn't. No.
Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has completely used all their drive gauge, but they still have... Ooh, burnout action. Went for the tip here. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the
Figure out
momentum?
what's punishable and what's not.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Big low reaching heavy. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Spends the meter on the super arc. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Taking stock. Player 2 is holding on to that corner. Spins the ball. Picocho. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Swagger step. Nice parry. Checks with the medium kick. Side switch out of the corner. Oh, what a rush. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Don't mind me, just making a flow chart over here. Drink level 4 on the dry rush to keep
What? Oh my. I
Pokes
don't
with
know
the
when to
medium
punish
kick.
you.
Close range projectile. Could be looking to start something. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. They switch sides. Dash. The next touch may decide this round. And just bets it all on the drive rush. Almost out, change of plans. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. What are they gonna do? Both sides getting ready. Impact squash. Who's gonna take it? That's what they were looking for. This is the final round.
Holy
Expect
card.
to see some fireworks. The final round. Who's gonna take this? Gets a little space
I
with
have
the
no
throw.
what.
Throw
I'm just
option
gonna start
always good for the
doing
damage.
my offense because I have no
Okay,
idea what
here we
the
go.
supposed to do versus.
They're in range. Oh, what a rush! The throw connects. Player 1, perfection. Lightning kick. Whips with the throw. Throws him. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. The swagger step sends him flying. Links it. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. A real test of nerves here. They're hurt big time. Down and out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Well-timed corner switch. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Sticks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Old command grab. Trouble's coming. Kick hits. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shows the medium kick. All right, who's gonna swing first? Projectile to try to change the situation. The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump it. Dashes up. That throw's not gonna read. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Classic spinning burst picks a good spot to use the super. If you have a super art on deck, there's still a chance to turn this around. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jumps in. Dashes.
That's not what I wanted.
There's a change of sides. Throws a fireball. Links it. A smart throw. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to watch their life, but with super art blocks the low kick. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space.
I don't know what the freak with the punish. And when I do punish it, it's low profiles. What am I supposed to do with that? I just down
Still
medium?
hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Feeding the devil inside. Can't tech the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Player 2 chases him down. Hits with the overhead. Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Did well to get the buff in there. Goes goes for the drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Knockdown. Medium kick hits. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Pokes with the medium kick. Serenity stream. Barely hanging on. They have to optimize the drop to spend some meter here to best in the round. What a slick combo to take that round. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Okay. I just gotta get the buttons. That's all I'm doing. I just gotta figure out when to punish this man. Because he's doing like...
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player 2, it's the super.
I tried to do a hard read on that one.
Drive rush to keep the momentum. We're still early in the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can
this happens so fast, I don't get a chance to take it.
Whiffs the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Brings it all together. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Shows the medium kick.
No!
Carries the attack. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge may be the turning point. Looking for a chance. Zones with the fire. Drive rush to keep it going. Wow. With the overhead, that took some courage.
Now you understand.
Player 2 draws first blood, and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Swagger step. Big throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. Some low heavy too. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Pokes with the medium kick. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Opens them up with the throw. Shows the medium kick. The overhead denied. Throw is denied. What a read. Looking for a chance. Oh, you never know what can happen here. What a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 2, oh, what a rush. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Even the slightest hit may end the round. Overhead attack. But maxes out the gauge right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. You're done.
You know what's great about that?
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Is that it's safe. if I could just hit confirm into that one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Early round decisions are so important.
I should have.
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something. Picks up some quick damage with that combo.
No! That was not.
Who's going to follow the combo? Can't decide who's going to stay in the corner. Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets a buff in the meantime. Feeling out the space. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Just out of range for that throw. Trying to read each other. Can't catch the throw. All right, what hits?
Okay.
Player 2 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Oh wait, wrong thing. Crap, I want my
Creates
Twitch up
distance to
higher.
try to get a read on the opponent. Okay, they trade hits. Whiffs the throw. Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the drive rush. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Oh, what an escape from the corner. Player 2 can't use any drive moves, experiencing burnout. Player 2
No!
holding on to that corner advantage. Looking for a chance, links it, throws him. Avoids a dangerous corner situation. They're going for the super arc. The super arc connects, and it's going to be the kill. Not miss the chance and takes the round. Player 2 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column.
It's crazy how fast super.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 hits the super and changes the tide of this fight. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table
Yo, he
for the
caught me
rest of the
sleeping
fight.
on that one. I was expecting a throw.
On dangerous turf, easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. Drive gauge available to break through or get pressure. Sticks the combo. Player 2 chases him down, takes a trip, throws to get around their defense.
I effed up. I effed up.
Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Sees the overhead coming and blocks. Player 1 needs to
Throw.
deal with this
He's gonna throw again.
knockdown. Did well to get the buff in there. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Fights back out of the corner. Grabs him.
Okay.
That attack landed.
Oh my!
If
If I hit
they'll
confirm,
have to decide how to follow up. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? Blocking that drive impact is a KO. Player 2 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? Creates an opening with the low heavy. The next round is beginning. What's
Yo,
gonna happen now?
Blue ain't lie about that.
Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Shows the medium kick. Pokes with the medium kick. Caught in the crosser. Very nice dump in there. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. The classic spinning bird kick. Knockdown and player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage.
If I don't stop messing with this level 3, I'm
Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're going for the super arc. Player the super doesn't hit.
Well, that's
What'll happen here?
I thought for sure he was about to go for the drive impact. Nah, get me up out of here, bro. Get me up out of here. I don't care how many trees you take, bro. You go.
This is a complete shutdown. Now they can use drive.
There we go.
No
Give my
time
meter
left,
back.
and you have to watch that drive. Gets out of there with the back dash. Drive rush.
No, no. Oh, I should have done that.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Wow, okay. Escapes the corner and resets the situation midstream. Breaks it off. Picks up the counter. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. It's easy. Huge chance after that wall splash. Looking for the overhead this time. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got the overhead denied. What are the throw
Nice throw,
connects?
nice throw.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what a run. There's a burnout. Let's get all the way up with the super. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Yo, what's next? Player 2 is in a very good spot now. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Jumps. Okay, throws them. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 may be able to steal this back if they can land that super arc. Drive rush. The recovery sets it on the fireball. Player 2 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
Round
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Serenity stream. Checks with the medium kick. Hits with the overhead. Big counter. You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure. Player 2 has used up all their drive. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. And a super activation. Well aware of the life and meters. Really good call there. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Low, heavy hits, mix up and come.
Nice punish.
Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Still very early in the round.
Nice.
Swagger step. Genius read. Wow, they are reading each other so well. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Smart play with the throw. Nailed the
Nice
overhead
wake up.
kick. A quick breather. Checks with the medium kick. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Not much like links it. 2 minutes kick to throw them off.
Oh my, nice.
You gotta take that throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Medium kick hits. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. The feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player 2, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use an impact. More fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Wow. Reads the counterattack.
I
Taking chunks out of each other here. Uh-oh, getting a little tipsy. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Close range projectile. Medium kick. Goes for the goal. Cut that boy off. He's had too much. The real test of nerves here.
that works.
Looking for a hole. Forward rush. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Oh, what a rush. Genius play to escape the throw. Time's almost up. Oh, drive rush. Solid choice.
No, no.
This time, to bust this out. Oh, plot twist. Do they have what it takes to steal the round
Figure out
here?
a punish though.
They can't get crushes in. Serenity. Escapes the round by the skin of the teeth. Player 2 had to work extra for that one.
I thought he was
Eyes
gonna
rolled in that match.
go crazy there. I don't think he's seen the time.
It is not
All right.
over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Creates an opening with the low heavy. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still trying to fill out the situation.
Dang.
Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Very dangerous range. They can definitely be clipped by something here. Taking stock. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush. Player 2 chases him down. Takes a trip. Player 2 will have to fight, add some damage and flair with the super. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Pokes with the medium kick. There's a change of side. Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Checks with the medium kick. Big throw. Knockdown and... Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. There, blinks it. Jumps. Dashes. What a smart throw! Both sides getting ready. What are they gonna do? Oh, what a rush!
No!
Time to go for bro. Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Press it forward. Nuh-uh. That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Changes things up with an overhead. Player one didn't rely too much on driving that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Making it like Chun. Yo, what's next? What are they gonna do? Quick medium poke. Oh, what a rush! Old school, burns out.
I should have just went
Player
straight
two
for the
is
kill.
in a very good
I should have just straight went for the kill.
You gotta hand it to both our fighters. They put on a real clinic for it. It is not over. They want that
I did
run
what
back.
a-
How's it going to unfold? Connects with the medium kick. Turns up the heat and cooks him with the combo. You can't hesitate when a chance like that presents itself. Let's see how they follow that up. Well-timed corner switch. Player one has used up all their drive. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this well aware of the life in meters. Really good call there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta...
No!
Activate.
No, I tried
Player
to
two
media to
is
it.
in burnout. Drives off the table. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Gives a little space with the throw. Player two is holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Looking for a chance. What a loaded parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. Fights out from the corner back to the center of the stage. Serenity. Dashes up. Oh, what a rush. Connects with the throw. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting.
Oh, you can't follow that.
Amazing. Dangerous range here. Full drive on deck. Forward rush. About 20 seconds left in this drive rush. Springs forward with the drive rush. Scuffle. It just bets it all on the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. They gotta dig down deep here. What are they gonna do? Change of plans. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes.
No!
Neither fighter able to impose their will. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The final round. Who's gonna take it? Checks with the medium. Oh, what a rush! More fuel on the fight. Hook him up.
It's time to trade.
Yo, does he got the combo though? Does he got the combo?
There it is.
Okay, it's
Super gauge advantage.
Oh, that's
Oh, here we go. Solid choice with
Oh, that-
tension. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense. Okay, change of plans.
I should just went for the
Player
grab.
one was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw's no good. Beating the devil inside. Gets the knockdown and now picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Steps in for the throw. Ooh, and the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. Player two, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. All right, let's see the damage here. The corner hits. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Gets a little space with the throw, taking stock. Goes into the stand.
That's not what I wanted.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. What are they? Strikes back with the
Nice.
drive arrow. Player one is holding on to that corner advantage. Drive gauge gap here. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Players experiencing burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Between the wall and a hard plate. And they're stunned. Player two with the rip. Now they can use drive. Here comes the crunch. The overhead.
No!
Big stuff. Connect.
No!
Sick counter.
Why couldn't you get
Exactly
the
what was
freaking
going
drive?
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, body whip. Backed her to the corner. Below. Great pokes. Perfect range to zone the opponent. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Go heavy. Going in? What are they going to do? The low kick hits. The overhead denied. Who will force the other's hand? Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Blocks the low kick. Pulls them down with the kick. Escapes the corner. Links it. Looking for a hole. No. There's a burnout. Breaks him. Oh, stunned off the wall. Oh, what a rush. Player one is in a very good spot now. Will they get burns out? Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give. Pokes with a kick. Player two, gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him a towel.
The drive rush is
Still
such a
hungry.
good way to
Both
get
sides
pick 'em.
stepping up for the rematch.
Oh shit.
Checks with the medium kick. Trying to read each other here. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter here. Big counter. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Player one, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. Let's see how KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going? Goes into the stance. Plenty of life, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or
Bro, that was clean. I'll give you. Come on.
Get
Bro,
through the
JD is
side
such a
We're about to see it.
swag combo. Go ahead, go, come on. Bink, 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 bink.
A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. The classic spin bird kick. Both sides getting ready. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Don't mind me, just making a flow chart over here. Drive rush.
I gotta remember.
Going in. Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Drink level 4 unlocks more moves for the fight at hand. Oh, what a rush! Throws him. Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage. Wrecks him. The next touch may decide this round. Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. Yo, critical right now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
I said, hey, let me see if you press. Let me see if you press. What's the worst that could happen? I lose the round? Come on, bro.
It is not over. They want that run back. How is it going to unfold? Checks with the medium kick.
Oh, that's...
We're still early in the round. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match going to go? Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. And... Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop them dead. How will they capitalize on this opening? Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in this situation too many times. On dangerous turf, easy to get tagged at this range. And they use the corner to stage a comeback. Gets out of the corner, turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Drink levels up to 4. All options are out on the table. Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to
I thought he
take
was
the
gonna
round
actually
if they
block
can
the
find
low this time.
openings to use
Or
their
hide.
drive. Life lead opens up, knockdown. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? Checks with the medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. They were looking for that overhead. They're going for the super hard. The super doesn't hit. Time to reassess the situation. Not much time left in this round. Are we springs forward with the drive rush? So little life left.
Oh my... That has such low recovery. I couldn't get the hit that one.
A trade, but they're not worried. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws them. What's next? Throw option, always good for the damage. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Goes for the drive rush. So we're going in? Big throw. Bites out from the corner, back to the center of the stage. Oh, what an escape from the corner. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Goes for it all, but just misses. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jumps up, what? In anti-air. Scrapping it out of the throw connects. Knockdown and player 1 with the rhythm. Holding, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Serenity Stream. Will this super light do anything? What a
Wow.
swallow. Both sides getting ready. Right there's a burnout. This is a complete shutdown.
What the f...
They gotta dig down deep here.
That was such a scramble. I couldn't punish that. Dang it.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Checks with the medium kick. Gets the jump in. Snares him. Nope, needed to block the other way. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this rate. Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Side switch, now they're on the defensive. Avoid getting cornered. Taking stock. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming next? The low doesn't connect. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Jump! Heading into the end game. Now, will this super art connect? Listen with experience. It's there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Now, can they finish the job? Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. It's smart to go and test their opponent's matchup knowledge and gameplay. Player 1 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Player 2 needs to use the threat. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now.
I can't get that cancel off the way I want.
We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Jumps up, links it, tension. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, what a rush! That's a big gap. Who's gonna close it? The throw connects. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space.
No way.
I tried. I thought he was gonna hit it.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Goes for the fireball to force a reaction. Big throw. Throw option always good for the damage. Steel struck below. Both sides getting ready. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Boots him and takes the win. And eats it. Getting up close and personal. Only 50% life. Oh, what a rush! Player 1 is on the brink of disposal. This is a complete shutdown. The ball flat into the guard break. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 can't drive, in fact misses. The pressure must be driving the...
No! I made that too long. That was way too long.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. They hit each other? That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. That throw misses. Parries the attack. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. Gets the knockdown, and now heading into the end game. Now it's getting tense. Goes into the stance. Corner throw.
I should know that these grabs are
One
gonna come.
picks up the first
Not
round.
teching enough.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Pokes with the medium kick. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Still very early in the round. Still filling each other up. Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The blasted spinning bird kick. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, Enzo. Come on, Enzo. Hit me with it.
Juicy damage.
Beat.
Here we go. Both sides getting ready. Oh, what a run. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Experiencing burnout. Wait, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Springs forward with the drive rush. Yo, critical right now? Yo, are they actually done? Down and out.
Yo, that damage.
This is the
so
final
dumb.
round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who's gonna steal this win? Goes into the stands. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, but what's the plan this next round? The feeling out sets up with the jump in. The throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. They push their way out of the corner. What are they gonna do? This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Oh, what a rush. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Advance change. Player 1 can't let this change of plan. Blayze. Player 2, there's a burnout. Enzo getting into real damage. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very perilous situation. This is where we can expect the throw connect. In with the luminous. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Can they close this round? This is a complete shutdown. They can't deny the jump in.
No, he grabbed me there. He grabbed me. That was like plus something too. That's what I get. I should have jailed him too.
Really took it down to the wire.
I was like plus, I don't know, +1, +2. But I did kind of delay my poke.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick into. Picks up the
Oh my god, I should have confirmed that.
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. It's down. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
I thought I was gonna
Throws
whiff.
to get around their defense.
I don't know.
Low heavy hits, mix up and come. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Player 1, maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Anything could happen here. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Feeling out the space. Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Fires off in overdrive. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? In a dire situation. Hail! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? Sticks the combo. Turns it up a notch, calls out their shot, and responds with authority. Jump-in attacks are generally slow to reach the opponent, which makes them vulnerable to perfect parries like you just saw. Timing their parry just as that attack was coming triggered a perfect parry. Now they have a chance to go on the offensive. They were looking for that overhead. Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the driver. Spins the meter on the super art. Pulls out the big gun. You know, I never get tired of seeing this. Sultan Runka. We have a super art on deck that springs forward with the drive rush. That corner's gonna make it. Puts the brakes on the impact. A single hit was too little, too late for the jump in. Player 2 just posterized their opponent. Whoa, gonna run it back now. This thing ain't over yet. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance.
Yo, that was clean. That like made him walk backwards. I don't even know what that was.
Drive rush like that to keep
nice.
control of the pressure. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Side switch, now they're on the defensive. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Blocks the low heavy. The low heavy hits. Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge may be the turning point. Projectile to try to change the situation. Player 2 will have to fight back here with drive rush to keep it going.
No way. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Ooh,
Player 2 draws first blood, and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, but what's the plan this next round? Medium kick. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. Opens them up with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets the knockdown with the throw. Fights out from the corner, back to the experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge, now's the time. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Blocks it. Springs forward with
That was
the drive
nice.
rush.
God, that
Closes the
driving like
distance.
overhead killed me.
Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Medium kick hits. Oh, burnout activates. Looking for a chance. Oh, you never know what can happen here. Serenity. A quick breather. Throws him. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Goes for the gourd. They'll recover. After 20 seconds, oh, what a rush.
That was such a...
Forward rush. Jump in parry. Player 2. They can't break through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts
I didn't
now.
get my punish.
Uh-oh, getting a little tipsy. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps in. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open.
Why did that not hit? That was a counter
Pull the
hit.
trigger on their super art. Escape the corner. Oh, here we go. Test the waters with a fireball. What are they gonna do? Quick medium poke. Oh, what a rush. Player 2 is on the brink, putting the cherry on top. Spins all that juice on the super art. Not shy one bit about it. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Jumps! Here comes the corner pressure. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Who makes the first move at this range? In with the luminous. Throws him. Cut that boy off. He's had too much. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Oh, takes out a kick. Only a little bit of drive and life left. What a statement with that fireball. Rushes in. They're taking this one to the absolute limit. Down to the final hit. Who's gonna take it? What are they waiting for?
No! I didn't know that low was gonna reach. Good stuff, brother. GG's, man. Oh, he's still going. Okay. I thought that was the last one.
They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Checks with the medium kick. Serenity Stream. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Still
Yo, I just gotta commit. You know, live by the mix, die by the mix. Slowly.
Maintains composure and fights out of the corner.
Honestly, I gotta do.
They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Decent return on that.
Yo!
Very solid corner switch. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Checks them with the projectile. Good parry here to try and make something happen. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Everything up until now,
Nice
and
overhead.
everything from here on out is so vital. Gets a buff in the meantime. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Now can they finish the job? Medium kick.
Nice,
Goes for the
that's a
free
drink.
flow kicks to get a drink in. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. One mistake in this round is going to springs forward with the drive rush.
Oh, let's see. Here we go. Here we
Goes for
go.
the level 3 super art to show them this is how you roll in this town. They're thinking of scoring big off this meter. Doesn't miss a beat. Serenity Stream. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. What a smart throw! Okay, here we go. Take that going away. Knockdown. Closes it out.
You know,
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the goal. Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got a wall splat into the guard break. Now that's how you use an impact. We're putting the cherry on top. He's tearing him up. These kicks out of his are actually ridiculous. Drop that off. Player 2, there's a drive impact. The ring burns out. Takes them instantly
no,
to the corner.
I was gonna.
Back that uncooked raw scoop. Uh-oh, getting a little tipsy.
Oh my
Just
god,
go for it.
that was gonna be such a good
Just
combo.
outside of
too.
throw range. In attack range. Down on life, you gotta make a move. Test the waters with a fireball. Then recover. Escapes the corner. Teaching them a lesson with the air throw.
Alrighty.
Player 2 is
Now
a
is
force
it
to be reckoned
GG's?
with.
Or is he still going? Cause bro, Street Fighter is that game, bro. You're having a great time. I just wish I had my character, so.